Hi, my name is Dorine Lamarche, Certified Life Skills Coach, and this is Life Skills Tips. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about unique realities and the filter of perception, or what I like to call the filter of perception. Our filter of perception is the filter in which we take information in, and this happens primarily when we're children. We take information into our subconscious when we're children. There's a myriad of information coming at us all of the time. And what it does is it forms our beliefs and our opinions and our definitions of the English language for us that speak English. And the best example that I have of this is a story about a little boy who was homeschooled in grade 2, 3, and 4. So he'd been in a really constrained environment, I guess, or limited environment for some of his formative years. When he went back to school in the 5th grade, he was of course exposed to a lot of versions of the English language. We all sort of have our own definitions of words and phrases and different meanings. And this little boy experienced some, I don't want to really say trauma, but he'd experienced a little bit of frustration and emotions around a term that his teacher was using in class. So he experienced his teacher coming to one of the students and asking them for their homework. And he was getting homework that was late, and he was getting homework that was incomplete. And when he would ask the child, you know, what is your reason for this work being incomplete or late? And what this little boy witnessed was the teacher listening to the child and then telling the child that there was no excuse. And the little boy was really upset by this, and he went home and he talked to his parents about it. And what was discovered was that he was upset because what he believed no excuse meant was that you were lying and you were being dishonest. And so with some digging around and some conversation around that, the parents were able to help the child understand that no excuse doesn't actually mean that you were being accused of lying. It doesn't mean that you were being accused of being dishonest. What it actually means is that you're not going to be excused from the consequences of your homework being incomplete or late. This opened up the child's mind to understand that so often we hear words and they come through our filter of perception, and we define them through our own unique reality. The information we brought in subconsciously comes into play. And so it was really valuable for him to learn. It was a valuable experience for the parents to realize or re-realize that we all use this language differently. Now, somewhere along the line, that little boy had taken in information subconsciously that told him, or that he decided meant, that no excuse was equal to being told that you were lying or being dishonest. So that came up from his history into that situation, and he reacted to it, and he had a very emotional reaction. He didn't feel like the teacher was being fair. And these kinds of things can happen to us all of the time. So being aware that we've been forming this filter of perception with all of these ideas and definitions and beliefs is really helpful, because I have my own unique reality, my own unique filter of perception, and you have yours. And so when we can sit down and we can come at conversation and communication from that understanding and knowledge, then we can seek clarification. I can ask you, what did you mean by that? You can ask me, what did you mean by that? And we can clarify what our definitions are to this language that we are all commonly using, but not commonly defining. It will increase our ability to understand each other, it will increase our communication, and ultimately increase our connection with one another. I strongly encourage you to entertain the idea of the fact that we have a filter of perception and that each one of us has a unique reality attached to that, and hope that it'll open up your desire to communicate more clearly and get more clarification and improve your relationships. Thank you.